Hey, thanks for joining us today, Live Music Nation podcast. I'm your host, Jake Gill. Today we're with Caroline Argiz. She's from the Black Hills Con. Looking forward to this one. Caroline, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Caroline, give us a little background on you. Where did you grow up, and talk about your business career and your personal life for a little bit.
So I actually grew up outside of Dallas. And then when I was still in high school, we moved to Denver. And Denver is where I started getting involved with all different kinds of conventions. I was staff there, vendor there, volunteer. And then I moved here to Rapid City, South Dakota, and the local anime convention closed down. So I started my own. So Black Hills Con is a pop culture convention, ends up being about half anime and half everything else. So superheroes, comic books, TV shows, all kinds of stuff.
Man, that's fantastic. Okay, number one, tell us where this happens at. Number two, to the listener who's never been, what are they going to see? What are they going to hear? What are they going to smell? Do you have food? Give us those details.
So Black Hills Con is a local nonprofit Comic-Con. So it's like San Diego Comic-Con, but much, much, much smaller. We get around 1,000 attendees. We are in Rapid City, South Dakota. So the population here is about 100,000. Last year we had about 100, we had about 1,000 tickets sold. So we are a pretty big event in the area, but it's a really small area. We have a whole room of games. This includes tabletop games, video games, arcade games, board games, just running nonstop. We have the costume contest, costumes from TV shows, animes, sci-fi movies, all kinds of bizarre stuff. We actually had a guy on an AT-AT walker, like from Star Wars. He actually had his own walker as part of his costume. It was amazing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This year we are doing a concert. So Jennifer Seehey, who wrote all the music for the American version of Sailor Moon, is going to be putting on a concert. We also have an animated music video contest. We've got karaoke. We've got all kinds of panels and vendors that take up an entire arena this year. All kinds of fun.
Hell yeah. So why for you, Caroline, why was this so important to get started?
So yeah, this isn't even my day job. This is a nonprofit. We actually don't make a paycheck from this. When I was a scared, lonely teenager in Denver, I went to a convention because I thought it would be fun, and I found a whole group of friends. I found this really inviting community that made me feel like I had a community, like I was part of something. And that is something that this community needs. People need to know that they have each other, and they just need a way to make connections. So that's why this is so important to me. This is why this has been growing for 5 years, getting bigger each time, and just adding to the people, adding to the fun.
Yeah, no, it really is about community. It doesn't matter what your community is, to have that support, it's huge as it goes through there. Caroline, for the community of the Black Hills area, how unique is this for you guys?
So this area is known for Sturgis Bike Rally, which, if you haven't heard of it, it's its own thing. This is
Right.
the only time of year all the big names come out. Besides that, 1 week a year, it's about 100,000 people in the metro area during Sturgis Bike Rally Week. I think they said last year it was around 500,000.
Yeah.
Every hotel sells out, every campground, every store, and it's just flooded with bikers and super loud. But it's a very different kind of party.
Yeah.
So this being a Comic-Con style event, this is the other side of, I guess, the other side of personality of the Black Hills.
Yeah, I mean, South Dakota is pretty much bikers and cowboys. If you're
It
talking.
really is bikers and cowboys.
Yeah.
So you throw in some Trekkies, and It's amazing to see both sides of it.
That's perfect. Okay, Caroline, because I am in live entertainment and live music, I always ask these two questions. Number one, what is the best concert you've ever seen in your entire life?
That is a tough one. I'm actually more of a metalhead. My first real concert was Megadeth in '97. I'm actually going to go with one I just recently saw, Judas Priest and Queensryche.
Oh, wow.
Put on an amazing show out here in October. Yeah, for Judas Priest was their like 50th anniversary tour, and they put on an amazing show. Yeah, also Iron Maiden was just in Sioux Falls like 6 months ago, and their stage show is amazing. They do so much with practical effects rather than the computerized video screens that everybody's doing nowadays. Yeah, those shows were amazing.
All right, you could bring one musical act to Black Hills Con. Who you bringing? Dead or alive? Who you bringing?
Probably They Might Be Giants. I know they're really weird and niche, but they're this kind of crowd. Maybe Weezer or Weird Al Yankovic.
Okay. That would definitely fit. That would definitely fit. Caroline, how do people find out more about Black Hills Con?
So our website is blackhillscon.com.
Easy.
Yep, we got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the socials.
Perfect. All right. Caroline Argiz, thanks for being on with us, Live Music Nation podcast. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Well, baby, I'm on it with a ball